guys, it's Amber. Happy 2019. Today is a New Year's Day. Get ready with me. Obviously, this is not going to be posted on New Year's Day, but today, as I'm filming this, is New Year's Day, and I'm going to be getting ready. So, I am finished with all of my projects. I'm not going to be touching any of the products, maybe ever again. And so I'm just going to be grabbing some random things to play with, and I have a palette to use for the month. I can't remember if I decided to do 2 looks or a different, I don't know. But I have one for today, regardless. So let's just go ahead and jump on in. And yes, the elephant in the room is my skin is looking not so great right now. I had sugar and sweets over the holidays. I enjoyed myself, you know. So my skin doesn't really like that as well. So it's kind of breaking out a little. I've had a little bit of a flare-up, but just like everything else, once I get back to my normal routine, hopefully it'll simmer down as well. So I just put on some of the NYX Pore Filler and let's see, foundation. I have been using so much of this e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation, but I've almost used it all, which is sad but true. This is in the color Sand. I wonder if they just have this at Target and stuff now, because I really don't have enough stuff to get a full order. And you know how that is. It's like you want to order 1 thing or 2 things, and then it's like, well, if I add so much more, then I'll get free shipping. And then suddenly you have a cart of $50 when you're like, the foundation is $6. I should have just gone down to Target and got it for $6. I wouldn't say like I lost my love for makeup in 2018, but I will say that my desire to have like the newest and greatest and that obsession of always having the new thing has kind of subsided. And, you know, I'm really looking forward to just enjoying what I have. And I'm not necessarily going to be on a no-buy. I know I finished out 2018 with a no-buy. And, you know, if I see something I really feel like I want, yeah, maybe I'll pick it up. But I'm, like, looking at all my eyeshadow, and especially, like, blushes and highlighters, seeing how long it took me just to get through anything in 2018. I'm like, I can't see really a reason other than wanting to try something new or try a new brand. Like, I really don't need any more blush. And, you know, I don't feel like I'm this, like, review channel where people are coming to get these reviews first and foremost. I've kind of fallen by the wayside, so it's probably going to just be whatever it is, and, you know, maybe I'll pick up a couple new things this year. But overall, I'm not planning on any major hauls or things like that. I don't know, I just feel like I look at the amount that I have and there's so much, and I'm like, I really just want to focus on getting use of a bunch of things, which is why I was kind of torn back and forth about should I do a project pan. And if I do a project pan, it's probably going to be a little different, a little smaller. I know some of you guys really enjoy that, but I feel like I spent so much time using those same products, and this year I really want to like focus on just using a ton of different things and rotating through them, that kind of thing. We are starting off 2019 with a bang because I can see that my battery is dying on my camera. I swear it was all charged. And I can't find my backup battery, so we'll see how this goes. Probably a little interesting. Alright, there is just still a tiny bit. I haven't filmed my project pan finale, so there's just a tiny bit here I'm just trying to use up really quick. You can tell this is really light. Now that I live in the South, my skin doesn't go as light in the summer. It is the summer. No, it's not. The winter. My skin does not go as light in the winter as it used to because I actually get out into the sun and enjoy that more, and so it just kind of stays the same shade versus when I was in Utah. You know, you'd have the big difference between the heat and the winter when it was freezing. Alright, so my Pacifica powder, you can tell has been well loved. Look at the pan on that baby. It is almost gone. I really liked this powder. I still don't know if I like it as good as my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, but it's worked out well. I think I would repurchase it. If you guys have any other suggestions that are more similar to the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish than this, that are affordable and cruelty-free, I'm happy to hear them. I'm not opposed to trying something new, but you know, if something's working, not giving me flashback, giving me decent coverage, you know, I'm going to keep using it, even if it's like not quite as good. I do like that Pacifica has a lot more like natural ingredients, so that is a plus as well. All right, so the palette I've chosen is an oldie but a goodie. I think it's one that a lot of us have, but probably not very many people use it often, especially these days. The Urban Decay Naked 3. So, let's get to it. I don't really have a look planned for today since it's just a really relaxed get ready with me. Nothing fancy. Just kind of chit-chatting with you guys, catching up. Let's see. I do have a couple loose pans in here, so hopefully they won't fall out, but I think I'll start off by putting Strange all over the lid, going in with a little bit of Limit and Nooner, and we'll see where that goes. So it's a new year, and everyone's like, new year, new me, and some people are big New Year's resolutions some people aren't, and you know, I say you do you. Do whatever makes you feel happy. I don't get the big negativity towards people who are wanting to change their life, even if, yeah, it only lasts a couple weeks. Like, hey, if people want to do that, that's fine. I also really hate just kind of the mentality of people that are in shape all year round give to people that try new diets or weight loss things because they just kind of roll their eyes like, oh, you're trying to blah, 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 get on the fitness train. And I'm like, why would we be angry at people for trying to live healthier lives? Like, I don't understand that. Yeah, maybe a lot of them fall off the wagon. They start again new every year. But hey, it's something. So, of course, I've been thinking a lot about my resolutions. And I've been thinking, like, you know, what are the goals that I have for this year? But, like, more importantly, what am I going to do to actually accomplish them? Because, like, a lot of times people have goals, like, say, you're like, I want to take a trip to Europe this year. Well, that's great. What are you going to do to get there? Like, you know, it's nice to have goals, but if you don't have anything, like a plan on how you're going to achieve that, then it's like, it's going to make it really hard to accomplish that thing. It's the same thing with any type of goal. Like if you're an author and you wanted to finish your book or whatever, and you're like, I want to finish my book. Okay, so what's your plan to do that? Thinking about it realistically. Well, I want to spend X amount of hours every week working on writing and 1 hour a week working on editing. Okay, great. There you go. Now you have a tangible goal, something that you can actually measure to see if you're, you know, going to be hitting that goal or not, instead of just having this like loose goal out there. It's the same thing with weight loss. You know, people say, well, I want to lose 20 pounds. Well, what are you going to do? Are you going to just do the same thing you're always doing and then hope that magically something different happens? You know, that's probably not really going to get you very far, versus if someone says, I'm going to go to my high fitness class every week. I am going to, you know, cut out soda. You know, give yourself a plan for whatever it is, what your goals are. And I do have some fitness related goals, but they're not necessarily as physical as much as I'm like, you know, I ran my first 5K, so I'm like, oh, I want to, you know, increase my speed on that and everything. But yeah, I'm still going to sit down and kind of figure out what exactly I want my goals to be. And I want to have like different types of goals. I think everyone thinks like, oh, new year, we need to just lose weight. But I'm like, there's lots of areas that I can, you know, improve myself. And I think one thing that is a goal of mine is, you know, I'm glad that I've become healthier and that fitness has become more of a priority, but I also want to make sure that I'm spending time getting ready again and finding a good balance between like always getting ready and never working out, or always working out and never getting ready. It's like finding a balance in all the things that I enjoy. So I feel like this look isn't really doing it for me. And I think this is one of those things where you take a palette back out and you start using it after a while and you're just really like, I know I love the name and the sound of this because it's like, oh, the Urban Decay Naked, they're so popular. But then you're like, do I really like this? Does it look good? Does it feel like I'm doing anything? I don't know. I feel like I just keep layering these shadows and they just kind of look kind of, I don't know. They just look okay to me. I'm going to use the shade Liar, which is this shade right here, which is actually a really pretty shade. So that's mostly what I have been thinking about, is just, I wonder if this is just too old. This is why decluttering is a thing, you know? You just can't keep things forever. yeah, just thinking about what my goals are for this year, trying to figure out where I want to be. I'm not setting like huge goals for my channel other than post some content every once in a while. You know, I don't want to be like, I'm here, I'm back, I'm here, I'm back, and like make promises like I'm gonna upload 3 times a week again, and then I don't upload anything for 3 weeks, you know? So I'm just gonna kind of see how it goes, and I want to be more consistent with posting, but I'm not exactly sure what that's gonna look like. Also with my Instagram, I've kind of let that go by the wayside. So just kind of get back to a routine and schedule, and just kind of like writing down how I want my days to flow, I think is helpful, because sometimes when you don't really have a plan for your day, all of a sudden you're like, it's 1 o'clock. And, you know, what am I doing with my day today? You know, I don't have a clear plan. Yeah. It's a little easier to stick to a plan when you're like working outside your home, but when you're just home and you've got kids and you're just busy doing mom stuff, like you can spend all day just doing mom things, getting snacks, folding laundry, you know, and then you're like sitting there in your yesterday's pajamas at 1 o'clock thinking, did I do anything for myself today? I mean, it's easy to fall into that mom rut where you're busy all day, but you don't feel like you really accomplished anything. So I think getting up and getting some sort of schedule would be good for me, and just making sure that I'm consistent with some sort of routine. My kids have been doing really good. They're home. I'm not loving anything about this look, really, to be honest. I don't know. I think that this may be a palette that I declutter. I don't know. It's just not doing it for me. Let me try a little bit of dark side, see if I can smoke this out a little. My kids have been doing good. We had a really good Christmas. We didn't have any family. We didn't go anywhere. We just stayed here, and it was nice, you know. And I did do my own little first year Christmas dinner on my own, and that was kind of a new experience. This has been the first year that I've ever not had like my sister or my brother or my mom, you know, which usually I've had some sort of family with me, or, you know, my in-laws. So I don't know, I think that rescued it a little bit, but honestly, guys, I feel like this might be a palette that I need to declutter. I'm not quite ready to do the decluttering process yet, but usually like February, March time is a good time for me. And that's when I did it last year. I don't know, I feel like it's patchy. I feel like it doesn't look that great. And I don't really like how this look is turning out. I mean, it'll be fine for the day. I just feel like I'm darkening it, but it's not really looking all that great. I don't know what's going on with the lid. Did that liar color even show up? I feel like this is a hot mess. But guys, this is real life, you know? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Let's see. Let me spray some setting spray and see if I can get one of these shades to pop a little bit more. I feel like nothing's happening. I'm going to go into Buzz and see if I can get that to show up somehow. Yeah, see, there we go. A little bit of pink pop there. It's just like everything was just looking so muddy and like one level. Maybe this is one of those palettes that was like kind of overrated and it was new and so we all loved it. And now looking back, I'm like, it's really not that great. Huh, I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. All right, let's move on. I'm gonna pull out my Wet n Wild. This is the one that I think they changed the color of. This is Caramel Toffee, but I don't think Caramel Toffee looks like this anymore. But this is one of my favorite contouring palettes. It's weird because my face shape has changed a little bit. Like, I don't have as much fullness through here, so my contour looks a little differently. Brighten up under those eyes. I have so much blush. What in the world can I pick for blush? This is the Essence Blush Up. This is a nice pinky. Seems kind of appropriate for the coldish weather. I'm sure you guys have days too where you like kind of start getting ready and you're like, do I even really like this? I don't know. Just a real person here. All right, I'm going to use this Pure Bronze and Brighten. I've been liking this highlighter here in the center. It is very pigmented. Probably not the best one to use when I am kind of breaking out right now, but that's okay. Hindsight's 20/20. Okay, let's get some eyebrows going. So I'm using the It Cosmetics Brow Power. Sometimes I look at my brows in my mirror and I'm like, okay, it looks good. And then I look in the viewfinder and I'm like, oh my gosh, what have I done? Way too much. I don't know. They look more harsh on camera than they do in real life. I don't know. Today is a hot mess. Get ready with me. I think another reason why I've changed so much is because just I haven't been working doing hair and makeup. Like when I was actually doing like hair and I do like people's bridal and then I do their makeup for their prom or homecoming, I was more concerned about having like the new and greatest palettes, and now I don't really do that anymore. I still do hair. I have done some hair colors for some friends, but it's been very few and far between. But I don't think I've done one single person's makeup since I left Utah. Pretty sure not at all. And actually a lot of my friends here don't even wear makeup. Not that people have to wear makeup, but you know, I don't know. It just seems like you kind of get into routine and I'm like, no one around me even wears makeup. That's, I don't know. But this is the LA Colors Auto Eyeliner. It's very cheap, but I do actually really like it. And then I've got a fairly new, this is the eyelash curler I've been using lately. It's from Preen Kit. This one's a little smaller, so it works pretty good with my hooded eyes. It doesn't go so wide, and it's not quite as flat. Well, I did a little better than I thought I would until my camera would die, but I took advantage of the time to flat iron my hair and to put my mascara on. So that's where we're at, and I'm gonna do my lips. I just had it in my little, I almost said pouch. I don't have a pouch. No, it is here in my lap. So this is the NARS Anna lipstick, which is a favorite of mine. I thought it fit the tones. All right, there we go. There's my my get ready with me for 2019. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.